right, guys, I'll just be filming BTE right back here.
All right, cool, we're live. Great.
This is what you get for re-signing. Welcome to Hey EW. I am RJ City, and my guests are Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. Hey.
Hey, Mo.
Hey, how's it going? This is the High Spots shoot interview, right? Is that what they asked us to?
And you won't get a cut. July 13th, 2014, Toronto. We all first met on an indie show. What do you remember about that day?
Jesus, I don't know.
Were you our Uber driver that day?
Cute, cute. I remember you said hey, which is where I got the idea for this.
Oh, wow.
And I think you said, how's it going?
Okay.
Jeez.
Sounds
And
about
I
right.
thought,
Profound.
these guys are my guys. You know, wherever they're going, sign me up. Did you have any idea then that you would be pioneering a wrestling revolution under the Warner Discovery umbrella?
What year was it? 2014?
Yeah, 2014, July 13th.
Oh, jeez. No.
Absolutely not. I was probably still poor. 2014? I think I was looking outside to see if my truck was going to get taken every morning. So
At that point, we were trying to recreate the Bullet Club, which was the NWO, right?
Yeah, I remembered it. It was rough.
Okay.
It was really rough. You are actual brothers, and I believe the term is shoot bros, from Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to get people to believe that your hometown actually exists?
most people think it doesn't. It's not a real thing,
That is true.
right? And then I say, have you seen the Friday movies?
And I go, have you seen The Simpsons? Because they were both featured on those two things.
Right.
Yeah.
There's another one too.
Simpsons, right?
Workaholics. Help me out. Anyone else? Is that
Workaholics.
it?
We could just, please, that would be great. You know who else used to live in Rancho Cucamonga?
Tell me.
Frank Zappa. Why is it such a haven for ironically self-aware people?
I don't know who that is.
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa? He did Peaches and Regalia. He had a big mustache. Nothing?
I don't know who that is.
That doesn't ring a bell.
This is going to be a rough one. You have more shoot sibs. You have a younger brother, Malachi, who wrestled but has since retired.
Yeah.
And you have an older sister who I found no information on, so I assume she just disowned this business completely?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You did your research, though, so
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
We have an older sister named Donna Joy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a wild name, right?
And she's doing better than all of us, I assume,
She's
right?
probably happier than all of us put together.
Good.
She has nothing to do with the wrestling business.
Good.
Right.
Matt, your middle name is Ron John.
Oh,
Jeez,
so
this
weird.
guy knows everything.
Why are your parents so passionate about beach shop retail?
Funny you say that, because I've had people go, are you the guy that started the surf shop? Or is your family like, no? Yeah, my two grandpas' names, one was Ron, one was John, and
Right.
my dad said, you know
Combined
what?
them.
Let's just put them together.
And
I
you-
was so embarrassed of that for so many years.
But will you continue the legacy with your children? Maybe a Tommy Bahama or a Quicksilver?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Tommy Bahama actually has a really underrated restaurant. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Oh, it's not the time for plugs. Nick, your middle name is just Lee. Disappointing? Disappointed?
It's kind of strange, right?
Yeah, it's lacking.
I think we were all embarrassed of a middle name or a first name in our family. That was-
Including Donna Joy.
including Donna Joy.
Right.
My dad was a Lee, so that's why I'm a Lee.
Oh, okay. I think your father's been plugged enough. You first started wrestling in your backyard, and you sometimes still do. Give some advice to the young, up-and-coming backyarders on how to maintain their lawns.
Jeez. I wouldn't want to have anyone do any backyard wrestling. It's very dangerous, so I probably wouldn't
I mean, as long
advise
as you're safe, be smart. Just don't use the fluorescent light tubes. Those are really dangerous.
We're going to send that to legal. We're going to have to run it through. In 2011, you lost a match to the team of Matt Hardy and Eric Bischoff. Are you ever going to avenge that
that's
loss,
right.
or should we just move on?
Let's move on, for God's sake.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
3 or 4 are already here. I can make a phone call. I can get him here like this. You want to run it back?
Was Matt Hardy going through his stage where he's wearing the braids at that point?
Oh,
Was that-
yeah.
Yes, his appropriation phase.
Yeah, that was a little point in my career and in my life.
You
so-
guys are the elite, but then you created All Elite Wrestling, where by definition, everyone is elite. Why no sell yourselves like that?
It's a good point.
Well, it was close to being called World's Best Wrestling, so AEW is definitely better than that, right?
Right. Well, there wouldn't be something wrong with like mostly good wrestling, and then you're the elite, and people go, oh, okay. And I think I've done a public service by not having an All Elite graphic, so people can see the difference.
Did you not get one yet?
No.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Well,
Jeff Jones, get on that.
Yeah, it's entirely his responsibility. You do a weekly skit show on the web, online, on the internet.
Do we?
Called BTE, Being the Elite.
yeah.
Isn't it time we cut the comedy crap?
You probably aren't wrong, to be honest.
But what is this?
What are you talking about? This is a deep dive into your lives. The thing you do is just this big just for laughs deal, and this is wrestling. People don't want to have a good time.
The only reason why we haven't gotten rid of BT yet is because we have a finisher, and what would they say when we yell to the crowd? What trigger? What would they say?
Right, you've kind of, it's your own Twilight Zone where now you can't escape it.
Right, so we're stuck.
I didn't even think of that, actually.
So we have to do it for forever. So.
What do you guys have against subtle humor?
Come on, you don't think we have a good sense of humor?
You don't think we're subtle? Do you think it's too over the top, a little too out there sometimes? Why do you say that?
I watched it with a 5-year-old, and she went, "This is too much for me."
Well, you know
that makes sense. I wouldn't show 5-year-olds.
Do you think BTE could ever pivot to drama?
You know what? We've done it all. We've done a little bit of drama. We've done a little bit of horror.
We have.
Some of our Halloween episodes.
Well, maybe you should do some more drama. I have a little line reading here. One for you and one for you. Just give a nice one to the camera. Show them your range. Matt, that one's yours. You're first.
How come you don't want me, Cutler?
Nick.
Sometimes I'm not feeling super, and then it's just a kick.
It's actually a pretty good rating right now.
Still a little broad. Came off a little broad.
That's pretty good, though.
People say that AEW is a glorified T-shirt company.
Oh, God.
But that is wrong because you've got hoodies, you've got mugs, you've got shoes.
Yeah,
when will you get the apparel variety respect that you guys deserve? Thank you for plugging it.
Yeah, that's a good question. We also have tank tops. We also, I think, at one point had sweatpants. We also have, I think it's funny when they called us a T-shirt company right in the beginning because that's kind of, to be fair, we kind of were.
Yeah, and now look at you. You're Mr. Ron John.
Mr. Ron John Jackson.
Describe your aesthetic.
Jeez, I mean, look at me. I mean, I don't know.
We're shoe guys.
What do you say?
Guess. We're kind of hip, maybe, but we're also fathers, so I don't know.
I'm a 40-year-old.
No, you're not.
Well, 38. 38, you round up, right?
Right.
You're not 40.
Yeah. I'm a 40-year-old dad who probably never grew up. I have the mind of an 18-year-old.
Right.
I don't have much style.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing joggers from
I
Abercrombie
think
and
it's
Fitch.
pretty cool.
You think so?
Yeah.
It seems to me.
I know the shoe thing, at least.
I mean this in the best way possible.
Yeah.
You guys dress as if you've won the lottery and you're shopping at Six Flags. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I guess so.
We've technically hit the lottery, so yeah.
Okay, good.
And I
Great,
do like
wonderful.
Six Flags. So.
You guys have a storied history of appropriating gestures.
Oh, God, yeah.
When your children become wrestlers, do you think they would take the scissor me thing like they invented it?
Jeez.
I've
gotten into so much trouble as a child.
I was going to say this story. I was going to tell the story.
Right.
Go ahead.
I once got suspended from 3rd grade for telling a teacher to suck it, and I didn't understand what it meant as a 8-year-old or whatever I was at the time, and it was pretty embarrassing. So hopefully my kids don't see those type of gestures that I do.
And we used to say "suck it" a lot.
Yeah.
So we had to get away from that.
Yeah.
So.
You should do another hand signal.
Which one's that?
You can't do it anymore.
Oh, the one we got
Let's just say it's very sugary,
this
right?
one?
We
That
got
one,
it. They
that
got
one,
it. They got
that
it.
one.
Do you know the actual origin of that hand signal?
Please
Tell me. Jinx.
Teach me.
You owe me a soda.
Okay.
It was
later.
originally used by a secret Turkish nationalist organization, and it is currently banned in Austria. Oh, wow. So my advice to you would be just let them have it. I think we're gonna do okay. Ronnie Platt, singer and keyboardist of Kansas, had said that your use of Carry On My Wayward Son is job security for the band. Are there
Did he
any
really? That's cool.
other musical acts that you would like to give a few dollars to and help out?
Probably Styx.
God, yeah,
That's our
Six was
second
another
option.
one of the Queen. I would have loved to have.
They have enough money.
Yeah, they have a lot.
Yeah.
All the old school rock bands my dad got us into, classic rock.
Yeah.
What about Brian Setzer and the Brian Setzer Orchestra? Remember that, the big swing revival, and then it just dropped off completely. Why don't you help him out? Why don't you jump, jive, and wail?
We could.
Again, I don't know who
We could help him out.
What about Len?
Len, Jerry?
No, not Jerry. Len, just Steal My Sunshine. Remember those
Oh,
things?
yeah,
Are
yeah.
they cousins? Are they
Yeah,
dating?
okay.
I don't know, but they're in the back of a skidoo.
These are good options that we could probably pull off, actually.
I think it would be great. I know them. I'll give them a call. There is a Young Bucks Halloween costume available at Walmart.
There is.
On the website, the man modeling it is in his bare feet.
And he looks like Dave Meltzer.
He does.
Did you see this?
Why did you make this choice?
It wasn't our choice.
It was not our choice.
Do you understand the responsibility, though? Kids are going to be going door to door this Halloween barefoot.
And it's like
we saw it on Amazon one day.
Yeah.
We're like, what the heck?
It's a very dated version of us too.
Yeah.
It's like Young Bucks episode 1 of Dynamite.
Right. This an updated version.
But we
just
had
have
shoes on.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
An updated version. We just have different colored tassels.
Maybe, but we don't really wear tassels either anyway.
You've retired.
Do you watch
the
the?
tassel.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen
watch the
it
product.
in passing. I've seen it in passing. Will you guys ever age up the shoes? Maybe like a Young Bucks loafer or a deck shoe?
Yeah, the Young Bucks flip flop perhaps.
Yeah, man, I could see that.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah,
Wouldn't be bad.
That sounds like a good idea.
How many super kicks is a super kick party?
So, one or
question.
two is like a casual hangout.
Everybody does
Right.
one.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I
is
think
true.
it gets to more of a party situation when there's about half a dozen. Yeah, I'd say.
That's fair.
About 6. Yeah.
Incorrect. My calculations say that 6 is a happening.
Okay.
7 is a soiree. 8 minimum
8
is
minimum.
a party.
Okay.
Okay?
What about a fiesta? It's the same thing, but it kind of,
Yes, it depends where you are, what markets you air on, if it's UPN or something. Because, if you guys said, hey, I'm having a party,
Yeah.
and I come over and it's just the 3 of us.
That's true. That's not a party.
No, it's not a party at all.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is 8.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Thank
Or
you.
so. Yeah.
I'll
You
agree with
also
that.
do the Meltzer Driver, named after alleged wrestling journalist Dave Meltzer.
Yep.
I'm going to name some other journalists. Tell me what move would be befitting of them. Edward R. Murrow.
Don't know who that is. Am I the only one? Okay.
Something more contemporary here. Barbara Walters.
Okay, I know Barbara.
The Barbara Walters.
Headlock takeover.
Yeah.
Great,
that'd be a good one.
standard, really by the book kind
Really
of thing.
old.
Yeah, what about Brian Williams?
Brian Williams.
You guys don't watch the news.
The Brian Williams toupee I would go for, right?
Toupee?
Yeah. I
Does he
don't-
wear a toupee?
I have no clue.
No, but whatever it is, you would have to just lie about it and say it's something else.
Okay.
What's going on with you guys and Wendy's?
You know what? This is a Kenny Omega thing. Kenny Omega loves Wendy's. I like Wendy's too.
Yeah.
But it's
No
not.
one loves it.
No
like
one loves
Kenny.
it as much as Kenny. And if we're in the car, and he always usually says to our driver, Wendy's, Wendy's, he beats everybody to it. And it's usually the only thing open at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is very good.
Yeah.
But I am a little burnt out on Wendy's. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Kayfabe.
Well, I had a
honest.
selection of
Yeah.
possible
Let's hear it.
collaboration
I mean,
catchphrases here.
let's
I
hear
thought
it.
we
Let's
could.
hear it.
Great. Wendy's. Only our social media manager likes wrestling,
Okay.
right?
That's true.
Wendy's. We'll like it until we get a better offer from Arby's.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Two shoot. It's getting 2 shoots, the high spot
It's a
thing
little
again.
real. It's a little real.
Oh, where's the beef? And then you guys go right here.
That's your best one so
That's
far.
not, thank you. Super croissant party.
Okay.
For the breakfast menu.
That's
yeah.
actually interesting.
That's good.
We're the elite meat to eat.
Oh, I like that.
the last
That's
two.
catchy.
The last two.
And then finally, just 2 meat.
Just too
That's all right, but it's kind of dated.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to the Turkish thing. Many people love your matches.
You think?
Many people hate your matches.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we know that.
What is the key to being so good and so bad all at the same time?
We actually met up with a friend of ours, and we said, I think we're the most hated wrestlers currently. And he said, well, do you know what that means? And I said, what? He says that you're probably one of the most successful wrestlers. And I said, okay. And I'm not going to name drop. I will when we get off camera. I'll tell you.
Paul Roma?
I'll tell you. It's close. Close.
Okay.
But yeah, it's tricky to be very divisive in one thing. Because it's we're the greatest or we're the absolute worst.
Right.
Nothing in between.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I know it for a fact.
Please.
You guys have killed wrestling. Boom, just slain it dead.
Yeah.
And it's gone,
Yeah.
that business is gone. Which begs the question, wrestling is dead. What business are we in now?
Oh my jeez. I'll probably just have to go back to working on roofs with my dad. Yeah. General construction.
Construction.
Yeah, painting houses.
Great.
Perhaps.
that.
Great.
Yeah, or be an Uber driver. Like I'm pretty sure that was you in
Oh, back in
2015. Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, look at us.
Yeah.
Reunited after all these years.
I knew it.
This has been a super kick soiree, which phonetically sounds a lot better. And if you guys are the Bucks, you can consider me a doe, a deer, a female deer. And I'm walking behind you in the forest, and I feel like I'm saying to you, hey, please find me food, because I don't have antlers.
Great, Lisa. That was fantastic. What a way to go out. Thank you. All right.